Have you ever felt wired at 2 a.m., even though you're absolutely exhausted? Like your body is begging to sleep, but your brain is doing jumping jacks and rewatching that one awkward conversation from 2016? Yeah, been there. And the wild thing? That wasn't stress. It wasn't coffee. It was your phone screen. See, light isn't just light. It's a powerful chemical signal, a drug for your sleep cycle, and we're dosing ourselves with it every single night, without realizing it. I used to lie in bed scrolling TikTok or reading articles like, "Why do I have insomnia?" while my eyeballs were being hit with the very thing causing it. It wasn't until I started learning about circadian rhythms and how light controls them that everything clicked. And once I made a few simple changes to how and when I used light, my sleep started healing itself. In this video, I'm going to show you why your body clock is confused and how to gently reset it. How light exposure, especially blue light, can totally sabotage your melatonin. The biggest mistakes we all make with our screens and bedroom lights. And a simple, science-backed light routine that helps your body actually wind down. By the end, you'll understand why your brain isn't broken, it's just getting the wrong signals. But first, I want to know, where in the world are you watching from? And what time is it right now as you're listening? Drop it in the comments. I love seeing which night owls are hanging out with me from across the globe. If you want more no-fluff videos that help you sleep, think, and live better, hit like, tap subscribe, and share this with the friend who's always texting you at 1 a.m. like, "Bro, why can't I fall asleep?" Let's dive in, because your brain deserves a little peace tonight. Let's start with the real boss behind your sleep, your body clock. Also known as your circadian rhythm. But let's be honest, body clock just sounds friendlier at 2 a.m. I like to think of it as a moody roommate who's obsessed with routines. They love sunlight, get cranky when you mess with their schedule, and hate being ignored. This clock runs a tight 24-hour cycle inside you. It controls when you feel sleepy, when you feel alert, and even when your body likes to digest food or release hormones. And the craziest part? It doesn't run on time because you told it to. It runs on time because of light, especially the kind that hits your eyes first thing in the morning. Imagine this. You walk outside, morning sun hits your face. Your body clock goes, "Ah, yes, it's go time." It starts a countdown that says, "Cool, in about 14 to 16 hours, I'll start winding us down for sleep." But if you don't get that light in the morning, or if you get too much artificial light at night, your moody roommate gets confused. And when they're confused, they throw off your entire rhythm. That's why some of us feel alert at midnight and groggy all morning. It's not just bad luck. It's a misaligned circadian rhythm. The takeaway? Your brain isn't sabotaging you. It's just running on the signals you're giving it. And if those signals are off, your sleep will be too. Next, we'll look at exactly how light messes with your brain's sleepy time chemistry, especially the hormone melatonin, and why scrolling before bed is like trying to nap under a spotlight. Let's break that down. All right. Now that we've met your body clock, let's talk about the secret sauce that actually makes you sleepy, a little hormone called melatonin. Melatonin is like your brain's gentle nighttime butler. It doesn't knock you out cold. It just walks in quietly, dims the lights, fluffs your pillows, and says, "Hey, it's time to wind down." But here's the catch. Melatonin only shows up when your brain gets the right signal. And that signal is darkness. Your brain is weird like that. It doesn't check your calendar or ask how tired you feel. It checks your eyes. And when light is hitting your retinas, especially blue light, melatonin gets kicked to the curb. That's why blasting your eyes with screen light at 11 p.m. is like chugging espresso before bed. It tells your brain, it's party time, when it should be prepping for deep sleep. I used to scroll Instagram in bed thinking I was relaxing. In reality, I was hitting my melatonin with a flashlight and saying, "Not tonight, buddy." It wasn't until I started dimming my lights around 9 p.m. and using a screen filter that things changed. Within days, I noticed I was getting sleepy naturally. No supplements, no sleep music. Just Let's get real for a second. You could be doing everything right, eating clean, exercising, meditating. But if your bedroom looks like a scene from a sci-fi movie, your sleep doesn't stand a chance. Because the biggest light offenders aren't the sun. They're your screens, your phone, your TV, your tablet, your LED lights. All of them blast your eyes with blue light, the exact type of light that says to your brain, "Rise and shine, it's daytime." And the worst part? We're staring right into them, usually inches from our face, right before bed. You know that moment when you say, "I'll just check one more thing," and suddenly it's 1:47 a.m., and you've somehow watched 18 cat videos, 4 cooking reels, and a conspiracy theory about the moon? Yeah, that's the doom scroll loop. Been there. Nightly. And it feels like relaxation. But to your brain, it's stimulation overload. Even the lights in your room, those bright, cool-toned LEDs, can mess with your circadian rhythm. If your bedroom feels like a hospital hallway, your melatonin doesn't stand a chance. Here's what helped me. Swapping out cool lights for warm, dim bulbs. Turning on night mode on all my screens. And, this one was hard, no phone in bed. I started leaving mine across the room. Yes, I missed it. Yes, I slept better. Technology isn't the enemy, but it needs a curfew. Coming up, I'll show you how to tell if your sleep schedule is being wrecked by light. Even if you're not staring at your phone all night, the signs might surprise you. Let's get into it. So how do you know if light exposure is wrecking your sleep? You probably won't feel it right away, but your body starts whispering clues and then yelling. Here are the most common signs. You're tired all day, but somehow wired at night. You go to bed at midnight, but don't fall asleep till 2. You wake up groggy, no matter how long you slept. Or worse, you keep waking up at 3 a.m., like your brain's got unfinished business. Sound familiar? For me, it was the mornings. I'd open my eyes already behind on the day, reaching for caffeine like it was CPR. I blamed stress, overthinking, even my mattress. But really? My circadian rhythm was off because I had no real light in the morning, then blasted my face with screens all night. And here's the sneaky part. It's not just obvious stuff like binge-watching shows before bed. It's bright bathroom lights at 11 p.m., scrolling for just 5 minutes in the dark, or even working in a dim room all day without going outside. All of that sends confusing signals to your brain about when to be alert and when to shut down. The truth is, you don't have to feel bad to be out of sync. If your energy, focus, or sleep feels inconsistent, light might be the invisible culprit. In the next part, I'll walk you through exactly how to reset your rhythm using light. What to do in the morning, during the day, and at night. So how do you know if light exposure is wrecking your sleep? You probably won't feel it right away, but your body starts whispering clues and then yelling. Here are the most common signs. You're tired all day, but somehow wired at night. You go to bed at midnight, but don't fall asleep till 2. You wake up groggy, no matter how long you slept. Or worse, you keep waking up at 3 a.m., like your brain's got unfinished business. Sound familiar? For me, it was the mornings. I'd open my eyes already behind on the day, reaching for caffeine like it was CPR. I blamed stress, overthinking, even my mattress. But really? My circadian rhythm was off because I had no real light in the morning, then blasted my face with screens all night. And here's the sneaky part. It's not just obvious stuff like binge-watching shows before bed. It's bright bathroom lights at 11 p.m., scrolling for just 5 minutes in the dark, or even working in a dim room all day without going outside. All of that sends confusing signals to your brain about when to be alert and when to shut down. The truth is, you don't have to feel bad to be out of sync. If your energy, focus, or sleep feels inconsistent, light might be the invisible culprit. In the next part, I'll walk you through exactly how to reset your rhythm using light. What to do in the morning, during the day, and at night, to finally help your brain relax when it's supposed to. Let's reset. Okay, so now you know light can mess you up. Let's talk about how to use it to fix things, because here's the beautiful part. Light is also the key to resetting your circadian rhythm. You just have to time it right. Morning. Light, the natural reset button. The first and most powerful thing you can do. Get 10 to 15 minutes of natural sunlight within an hour of waking up. Even if it's cloudy. Even if it's through a window. This tells your body clock, hey, we're starting the day now. Let's start the countdown to bedtime. I started walking outside with my coffee every morning. No phone, no sunglasses. It felt silly at first. But after just a few days, I noticed something. I was getting sleepy at the right time. No melatonin, no podcast about sleep hacks, just morning light. Evening light. Wind down the right way. At night, it's all about minimizing blue light and creating a sleepy vibe. Here's what works. Dim your lights after 8 p.m. Use warm bulbs or lamps instead of overhead LEDs. Turn on night shift or blue light filter on all your screens. And if you want to go pro, wear blue light blocking glasses after sunset. I know it sounds like a lot. But here's what one viewer told me. I tried this for 3 nights. Got morning sun, dimmed my lights, no phone in bed. Slept straight through for the first time in weeks. Sam, from Toronto. Simple shifts. Big impact. The point is, your brain's just waiting for a clear signal. Send it light in the morning and darkness at night, and it'll do the rest. Next, we'll go over some common mistakes people make even when they think they're doing it right, so you can avoid the traps I fell into. Let's keep going. So you've started dimming the lights at night, maybe even swapped in a nice warm lamp. Great job. But here's the thing. If you're still staring into your TV or phone screen at full brightness, your brain is still getting the wrong signal. I call this the fake progress trap. You feel like you're doing something healthy? Look, I turned off the overhead lights. Meanwhile, your Netflix screen is glowing like a miniature sun 2 feet from your face. Been there. I once spent 45 minutes adjusting my bedroom lighting, then watched a documentary about serial killers on my iPad until midnight. Guess how well I slept? The truth is, turning off lights isn't enough. What matters is what's hitting your eyes. If the screen is blasting blue light, especially after 9 p.m., your brain still thinks it's daytime. And it's not just about intensity, it's about consistency. If you're good one night and back on the bright screen the next, your body clock stays confused. Here are a few common slip-ups I've seen and made. Dimming the room, but keeping the TV super bright. Using your phone with night shift on, but scrolling for hours anyway. Turning off the lights but standing in front of the fridge light like it's a spotlight. Don't beat yourself up, we've all done it. Just remember, light is either telling your brain it's time to sleep or let's keep going. There's no in between. Next, I'll give you a simple evening routine you can actually follow. Nothing extreme, just small shifts that help your body wind down the way it's meant to. You ready? I'll challenge you to try this for yourself and share what happens, because information is great. But transformation? That starts with action. Let's close this out strong. So let's take a breath and look at how far we've come. You learned that your circadian rhythm isn't broken, just a little confused. That light is not just brightness, it's communication. That your phone screen at midnight might feel like a comfort, but it's also whispering "stay awake" to your brain. And most importantly, you now know how to reset your sleep cycle, not with magic, but with simple shifts in how you use light. So here's my challenge to you. Try just one light change tonight. Maybe it's stepping outside for sunlight tomorrow morning. Maybe it's turning off the overhead lights after 8 p.m. Maybe it's putting your phone across the room, just for one night. Then, drop a comment in 3 days and tell me what changed. Did you fall asleep faster? Wake up with more energy? Or maybe, just maybe, you started trusting your body again. Don't ghost me. Let's be accountability buddies. We're in this together. If this video helped you, give it a like so more tired brains can find their way back to rest. Subscribe so you don't miss the next video. We're diving deep into how sleep affects your brain and emotions in part 3 of this sleep series. And if you've got a friend who says, "I'm tired but I can't sleep," every other night, share this with them. You might just change their week. Your brain is capable of rest. Your body wants rhythm. And with the right light, you're already on your way there. Sleep well, my friend. See you in the next one.